Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea here, and today we are going to be doing a review of the Surge On times Luminess Can't Wait to Be Queen eyeshadow palette. So excited to be able to review this palette. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I had to have it. So yes, in this video we are going to be doing a review. We will be doing swatches, and then you'll be able to see this eye look that I've created right here. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all of you who are taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you all so much for your constant support, and I truly appreciate all the time that you've given me with my channel. Okay, let's just get right into the review. So like I said, this is the Surge On times Luminess Can't Wait to Be Queen eyeshadow palette. And if you don't know, Surge On is the makeup artist for Beyonce, the Queen Bee. And so Disney actually reached out to Surge On and wanted to do a collaboration with him on the new release of the Lion King movie. The Lion King by far was definitely one of my childhood favorite movies, and I usually don't get attracted to Disney themed makeup collections. To me, they seem a little kiddish, but for some reason I think this collection caught my attention because it looked more adult-like. So with this collection launched an eyeshadow palette, a sculpting palette, some lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, some regular lipsticks, and a highlighter. I only picked up the eyeshadow palette from the collection. I am eyeing the sculpting palette, so I might go back in for that. But today we're just going to be reviewing the actual eyeshadow palette. So here is the packaging of the palette, and the packaging is so pretty. I'm going to assume that's Mufasa or Simba, one of the two. And then when you open it up, you get this great mirror here where my hands are, and then these are the shadows. And when I saw this palette screams me. I've got my neutrals, I've got pops of colors, and I've got a good variation of the color and the shimmers. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shimmers, metallics, both of them combined. So we have a total of, did I do my math right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, y'all, I was really slow. I was like, wait, is this only 9 eyeshadows? Really good variation of mattes and shimmers. I also love the color story of it. When I look at the palette, I'm able to quickly figure out what types of looks I want to create versus being like, I don't know what to do. And I like that it fits in the palm of my hand. This is going to be travel friendly. I've actually already traveled with it last weekend. I'm going to be traveling with it again this weekend. And I think I'm giving away my feelings about this palette. So, but yes, each pan of eyeshadow is going to contain 1.62 grams of eyeshadow, giving us a total of 19.44 grams of eyeshadow, which I think is great. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to insert some swatches here for you, and like I said, the colors of these eyeshadows are gorgeous. I mean, I love these. Yeah, I already gave it away. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. I was trying to wait till the end, but I'm not doing a good job with that. But I genuinely love this eyeshadow palette. The mattes are very soft and creamy, and the shimmers and metallic shades really do work well. When I get into the demo, you will be able to see that there's no kick up whatsoever. Well, you don't see the kick up, but I'm telling you, there's really no kick up in the pans for the matte shades, which is phenomenal. That doesn't bother me if there is kick up, but it's always nice if it's not. The mattes blend very easily, very smoothly on the eye. I've used the matte shades with primer and without primer, and I don't have any kick up, or I mean any skipping of the matte shades, whether there's primer or not. And then with the metallic shades do produce fallout. So the metallic shades that I'm referring to are going to be these two metallic shades right here. They are going to produce some fallout. These more shimmer shades that we see here, and then the two down here, they don't really produce too much fallout, and I want to say it's because they're more shimmer than metallics. So for the metallic shades, I would just say just be a little careful. You'll see in the demonstration that when I was putting on the Mufasa shade, the bronze shade, I did get some fallout around here, but I was able to brush it off with no problem. So yes, I really think this is a really solid eyeshadow palette. It's $42, and which I feel is pretty standard for some high-end foundation, for some high-end eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I really don't have any complaints about it. I really highly recommend this eyeshadow palette. The way that the eyeshadows perform, the way that they actually look on the eye. I'm looking at the eye look now, and I just feel like it looks so pretty. I mean, so pretty. And I've done multiple eye looks with this eyeshadow palette, very quick ones. I've used more of the colors, and I'm not disappointed with any of the eye looks that I create. And I'm not the most creative person with eye looks, but I feel like each time I do one, it just really comes out very pretty and gives me what I want. And that's all I ask for with my eyeshadow palette. So let's get into the demonstration, and then we'll finish up with my thoughts. So first I'm going to go in with the shade King, and I'm going to use that as my transition color and just blend that right into the crease. And as you can see, this color blends so well and smoothly. Then I'm going to go in with the shade called African Clay. This is one of my favorite shades, and I'm going to also add that into my crease just to deepen up the color just a little bit. I'm going for more of a neutral look today because I was getting ready for work and I didn't want to do too much at work. So just blending this right into the crease, and as you can see, these colors blend very well together, very easily. I'm not having any issues getting that color to deposit on my lid like I wanted to. Then going in with Pride Rock and using a flat shader brush and packing that onto my lid. And I will say with this color, Pride Rock, you do have to build it up. The pigmentation is not bad at all, but it is one of those colors where you're going to have to build it up, which in my opinion, that's actually good for me because I don't have to worry about putting on too much. I can build it to the intensity that I want. So that's why you see me dipping in a few times, just wanting to get the color that I want. Then I decided to cut the crease with some concealer, and then went in with the shade called Mufasa. This is one of the metallic shades, and this is one of the shades that did give me a little bit of fallout, but nothing too seriously. So I'm applying that shade on my lids, and I'm loving the pigmentation. I'm sorry I don't have you guys zoomed in sooner or closer so you can see it, but it's such a pretty color, such an intense metallic, and the payoff is just really great. So now I'm just wiping off the fallout, and it wiped off beautifully. Now I'm going in with the shade called the shade called King, and running that along my lower lash line. That was the color that we went in our transition with. And then I'm going to go in with that purple shade called Sire and use that to run it along my lower lash line. And it's such a beautiful color. Now guys, my camera cut off. You guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, sometimes my camera cuts off and you know, we got to wing it. I ended up going with the green shade called the Meadows, and then I topped that with Nala to put in my inner corner eye. And that's it. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I have all of the details of what's on my face down below in the description bar, so you can check to see what else I use. To finish off my eyes, I used some liquid eyeliner. I used an eyeliner on my lower lash line, and then I added some Demi Wispies. And we're done. So I thoroughly enjoyed using this eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I highly recommend it. And Sir John, you kicked this particular collection out of the park. Granted, I have not used any of the other products, but I have seen reviews on them and they look extremely pretty. You can purchase this eyeshadow palette off of the Luminess website, or they're actually selling it now in Ulta. I don't think this is in Ulta stores, so you will have to order it online, but you know, you can potentially use your points or what have you. But yes, those are my thoughts. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Definitely leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts, especially if you've used the eyeshadow palette or if you've used anything else from the collection. Let me know what other things you think I should pick up. And then let me also know if you're going to pick anything up from the collection. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I really hope to see you in the very next video. Bye guys.